I don't know about you, but the last couple days I have just been a sad little girl, a saddie, and I'm over it. I'm literally over it. I've got nothing to be sad about. So if you are feeling this way, this video is going to be perfect for you because, as you can tell by the title, oh, hello Elfie, we are going to be talking all things baddie aesthetic. Elfie didn't want to sit around for my TED talk. In today's video, we are going to be deep diving into the kind of old baddie aesthetic and kind of like the fashion trends and that sort of thing, because I think that would be really fun. And we're going to be talking about self-confidence and how to be a bad bitch forever and always, because I think it's really important to talk about, and I'm very excited for this video. If you are new to my channel, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. You might be asking yourself, Molly, what is the baddie aesthetic? On Google, it says here, the baddie aesthetic is a style that is often associated with social media influencers and beauty gurus. In today's video, we're going to be going through everything from clothing, makeup, accessories, hair, nails, and celebrity looks, and then also where to buy certain items that suit this aesthetic. Since Googling and researching this trend and aesthetic, it actually popped off in 2010, and it was kind of like the beauty standards on Instagram and YouTube and that sort of thing, but I think it's much more than that, and I can't wait to have my little opinion on it. To start off this video, I wanted to share some little tips and tricks of how you can become a baddie in your everyday life. The first thing would be to have a positive outlook. I feel like this is obviously easier said than done, but if you start to have negative thoughts, it's just gonna spiral into like a big, massive ass snowball. If you are more grateful and you wake up and you're positive and you have a positive mindset, today's gonna be good, I'm really grateful that I've got this, this, and this, you're already gonna be in a better mood, and that's gonna show through your energy and your everyday presence. The next thing I implement is being selfish. I am a selfish person, and that's okay to admit. I feel like putting myself first is really important because at the end of the day, you only really have yourself. And if you're not looking after yourself, how are you meant to look after other people around you? Continuing on with being selfish, the next thing would be exercise, putting effort into my appearance, and also goal setting. This one's a bit random, but I feel like these bad bitches, they're planning. Because if I've got a million things up here and like I haven't written them down, or I haven't got a to-do list, or I haven't kind of got a clear vision, I can't be a bad bitch. Like I literally can't. I'll be running around with like a million thoughts in my head, and I'll probably just collapse and fall to the floor and cry, and it'd be a saddie. Another tool I've implemented, which I think really helps with the baddie aesthetic and just overall confidence, is complimenting others. I do this a million times a day, and I feel like when I give out compliments, I feel like I get a little happy dopamine, you know? And I think everyone loves a compliment. Like, especially if someone's having a shit day, you don't know what they've been going through. It's probably gonna make their day. And it makes you feel good too. I've got word diarrhea at the moment. I've just finished my coffee and it's still not kicked in. So I'm gonna have to read it off my phone because I've been trying to do this for the last 20 minutes. The other things I've got is to unfollow people or platforms that aren't giving you value. I do this so often. I don't necessarily maybe unfollow, but maybe I just like block certain content or things that I know aren't really inspiring me, because you can really go on a doom scroll and then compare your life to others, and that's just not healthy. The next thing is follow accounts with positive affirmation or positive news. I follow what is it called? It's called The Happy Broadcast, and it gives like really cute updates, and I just think that is really nice, and it kind of just helps. I should have said this at the start, but positive affirmations, I do this randomly. 11:11 is to make a wish, but I also add like a positive affirmation on the end. I also say positive affirmations in the car, but I know there's plenty of YouTube videos or kind of guides that you can follow, and I know an app that I have right now, the Kick app, does a 20-minute like positive affirmation in the morning. So you could definitely find platforms and ways of implementing that into your morning or nighttime routine. Going back to what I said before, sorry, I'm all over the shop, unfollowing people, but also following influencers or people that inspire you, that give you motivation. I have a lot of people that I follow that give me motivation, that kind of make me want to be more productive or do certain styles or whatever it may be, and or just have a good laugh. Jake Shane, I love him. I love his podcast. He's really funny. I have a lot of YouTubey girlies that I watch, and I think their content's really inspiring, and they're bad bitches, so like I want to implement that. And just finding different ways that you can kind of uplift yourself through content is also really fun. Last one that I've got here that should definitely be the first is confidence is fake. These baddies, they're just faking it. And insert the clip of Riri because she knows it and she gets it.
Feel like confident or fearless or powerful, like put it out there.
Pretend.
Fake it?
Yeah.
Until we make it?
I mean, why not? It's either that or cry myself to sleep. Who wants to do that? You wake up with puffy eyes the next day. That's a waste of tears.
I've literally just blacked out. I don't even know if any of that made sense. I really hope it did. Those are my tips on how to become a baddie and building confidence in your everyday life. I think this is a really important topic and I hope that helped because my brain's not working at the moment. Like, it's literally not. I'm sweating in this room. It's really hot. I've just had the coffee. That better do something. But let's get on to kind of the 2010 clothing makeup era of this because I think this is going to be really fun, this portion of the video. To me, I think the baddie aesthetic is wearing comfortable and stylish clothing that best suits you and shows off your personality. But to be honest, I think it's whatever you actually want to wear and whatever color maybe best suits you. I really want to do one of those color analysis. That would be really fun. But then also, I don't want to dye my hair and like redo all that because it's expensive. I'm going to be listing some baddie aesthetic clothing. This is kind of more maybe like 2010 vibes, but these trends always come back in style, so who knows. The first one that comes to mind for me is crop tops. I'm wearing this cute little crop top at the moment. I love it. It says boys are sus, and they are. So I think this is cute. It's giving baddie aesthetic, at least to me. Next would be skinny jeans. Please don't bring that back, please. Please don't. The low-rise jeans was enough for me. I don't need to wear skinny jeans. I don't need to be seeing that. Sweatpants or hoodies, like little matching sets. That's giving baddie. Paris Hilton, she's a bad bitch. Next thing that comes to mind for me is like big fluffy jackets or like fluffy sleeved clothing with sunnies and like hooped earrings. That gives bad bitch to me. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be feeling sad if I looked like this. We've got graphic tees, silk or satin dresses, mini skirts. Next, we're going to be moving on to accessories. This one randomly came to mind when I was having a shower this morning, but you know when people like go away and they're holding like a champagne glass and they've got a robe on and like a head towel? It's giving bad bitch. I mean, it's definitely more of an accessory and just for like the Insta pic, but we've got jewelry. Jewelry is an essential and it's been one of my priorities last year and this year. I feel like for me, when I've got jewelry on, I feel more put together and I feel like I give off bad bitch a little bit more than just like nothing on me. I feel a bit naked. Sunglasses that suit your head shape. I've got these ones. Don't you reckon these give baddie? Yeah. Choker necklaces. You know when like the diamond choker necklaces were like a big thing? Maybe that. And then we've got handbags and purses. Here's some ones that I really like. Next up is footwear. Definitely kind of any sort of sneaker that you think would suit you. I love doing like a platform just because I'm so tiny. But I know there's some really cool shoes on New Balance and Adidas and that sort of thing. Big ass booties, heels, little kitten heels or big chunky heels. These give baddie, 100%. Thick shaped eyebrows. You know what I mean? Contour is a big thing, I reckon. Like definitely like 2010 vibes. Those are just some examples of when I think of baddie aesthetic, like what comes to my mind. But you could obviously do like a natural look. Like I think what I'm trying to say is this aesthetic, if you wanted to implement it today, it's just about confidence. Like these trends go up and down, you know what I mean? Moving on, here's some hairstyles that I really love for the baddie aesthetic. I think it's key to put effort into your hair. I used to not really do that. And now I feel like when I'm going out, oh, I forgot to mention something. Another tool I kind of like to implement when I'm feeling a bit of a saddie and I want to be a baddie is kind of having an alter ego. It's kind of like the best version of yourself or a bad bitch version of yourself. And I think this kind of helps, especially when I'm kind of like feeling a bit anxious or worried of people I'm going to see, or I don't know, just maybe not, it's maybe not my like immediate group. And I like walk into the room and I imagine like my aura kind of pushing throughout the room and it's going to be positive, fun vibes only. I hope that made sense. Having an alter ego is so fun and I think you should try it. And I also need to find a name for mine. Next up, we're going to talk about nails. I feel like long nails are baddie. Just like the way you can tap on things, like, you know? You could do short if you want to. Kimmy K does short nails and she's a bad bitch. Speaking of Kimmy K, let's go into some celebrities that give bad bitch. Miley Cyrus, SZA, Tate McRae. Oh my god, Tate McRae. She has an alter ego. She gets it. I love her. I love her new album. I could talk about her for hours. Kris Jenner, Sabrina Carpenter, Cardi B, Rihanna obviously, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, Ari. So many fun celebrities. It's really fun to kind of pick out your favorite artists and see how they present themselves and how they are confident, because you can watch and learn off other people, and celebrities, they all have to fake it as well, so they're obviously doing something right. We're next going to talk about some decor items and where to find these items. This bit is going to be a voiceover because I feel like I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. I have no idea what I've said for the last hour, but I really hope it's helpful and I hope it's fun to watch. I'm going to do my research and find some cool decor items and where to buy some like clothing, accessories and that sort of thing. So I hope you guys enjoy this next little segment. I hope you guys enjoyed my ultimate guide to the baddie aesthetic. I really loved touching on the topic of confidence and how I've got little tools that help me. I hope that was helpful. I have no idea what I honestly said, so I'm praying to the Lord that it was. See you very, very soon for another fun video. Love you, bye!